So when you have people within our space in here being whatever they're being, like, that's why I'm saying it has to stop. Because if we do this correctly, we'll move on to step number 4 on this list, and that's the Ricorian age or the Ricorian era. That's when we start to correct all the things that we've done wrong or set forth wrong, right? Now we're correcting women feeling like they have to go to work and be a man. Now we're correcting the birth control situation. They've already started to correct the abortion situation. They did take a step in a positive direction there.
Yeah.
So that's where we start to, and the law, Ricorian law, gets us to pushing that way, and then the Ricorian age or era will be that time, not just in American, but in human history, where people are the happiest they've probably ever been, because none of these problems will exist. And when I say none of these problems, I'm not just talking about can you find a mate or can you be in a healthy relationship. What I'm talking about is you will see crime nearly disappear.
Okay.
I'm talking, and we solve, if what we've done by numbers is we're able to look at crime numbers and how they would reduce. If you think about crime in general, any type of crime, it's generally committed by somebody. Okay. All crime, not all, because there's mental illness. So all crime besides crime that is done by mental illness is usually done, it's called Ricorian crime, right? We have a label for that too. You have to label everything in order to figure this out.
Yeah.
It's Ricorian crime, and it's crime committed because of the need or lack of a loving relationship or being able to take care of your love relationship. Nobody steals a car that has a great life, a good job, wife at home. He's not stealing a car, right?
Yeah.
He's committing that crime because he's hungry, doesn't have this, doesn't have that, or he's in love and has a family and he can't support them. Crime is committed because of those situations. So once we fix this, you will see less and less crime. You will see less, most crimes are, these Ricorian crimes are crimes of passion. Every crime is almost that, except for crimes that are, done by the mentally ill.
Yeah.
So we solve a lot of issues by going into Ricorian. Everything Ricorian.
It all makes sense to me.
Yeah. We try to make it easy. Like I say, I had the longest night last night because I think we're going to be hitting 100,000 on YouTube today, man. I couldn't sleep. It was like Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think we're about
Congrats on that.
Yeah, it's a celebration, man. We're about to pop bottles tonight, man. Very hard work. Like I say, it's a lot. I'm exhausted. I'm out of shape. I haven't been to the gym in weeks, almost
really?
2 months. So I'm
man.
just trying to hold. Oh man, it's been awful. Eating bad. Everything's been bad, but just so happy about our progress and what we're doing. Yeah, we're 25 subscribers away, man. It's crazy.
Man, okay.
So you might get it in the middle of this show.
Yeah, for sure.
Did I show you all of these? Oh, the last one here. This one, Ricorian value. And I said something, I think it was one of our shorts, where I was trying to explain how men don't go 1 through 10, right?
Yeah.
Men actually can go, there's really to infinity, honestly. A woman, a man's value can go above 10 based upon how successful he is, how many people he leads, how much money he has. Not the same for women. They can only be a 10. So you see the hottest chick you ever saw. You think she has perfect manners, humility, nurturing. She's her sweetness level is through the roof for you.
Yeah.
She's still only a 10. Now, what people misunderstand, or they don't think they misunderstand it. I didn't explain it. Women can go over 10.
Okay.
But the only way they can do that is to get married.
Oh, okay.
When she gets married, right? In the eyes of her husband. Remember, love is in the eyes. That's why we got, some of the other charts I showed you.
Yeah.
It's how women view things or how men view things. So in society's eyes, she's a 10. In his eyes, she's a 10. He marries her. Is the moment he marries her, she shoots up to a 12 because now she has this value to him that is priceless, right? He gave his commitment to her, so now she's a 12. She has the first child. Now she's a 14. They've been together 5 years. Now she's a 16. That's how that works. And it builds over time and her effort and love for that man in that relationship. Now he can give what he has. As long as he grows within a relationship, earns more money, becomes a better man, she gets more and more over the years, right? So I'll give you a good example of this. We saw Will and Jada Smith, right? Everybody's been looking at that for years now, right?
Yeah.
People say, well, you're Will Smith. You're a big time movie star, all this money. Why don't you just you can go have all kind of different girls, man. Like, what is wrong with you, right?
Mm.
Like, your wife is 50-something years old and acting crazy.
Yeah.
And they call him. See, here's a mistake red pill people make too. They all make videos calling Will a simp and calling Will this and that.
Mm.
Honest to God truth. So let me say this. The honest to God truth is that if you look at the time they've been together, so say about 25 years. So say she goes up 2 points every 5 years. Say she was a 9 or 10 in his eyes when he met her. So you have to put that math together. So what is that, 10? So she's already to a 20. How many kids they have? 2. You add all this up, Jada, in Will's eyes, Jada's a minimum 24. But then you add all the secrets that she keeps, all the times and this and that, things that he don't want people to know. You add all this together from a man's perspective, from a long-term husband and father, she's irreplaceable. That's what they don't get. You can go out and find another girl who's a 10, but that young lady will not be a 24 or 32 or 35 like Jada is to Will. He can go get 3 10s.
Yeah.
Still don't add up.
Okay.
Still won't be the same. Because even if he gets 3 10s, he don't have kids with him.
It's true.
It's impossible. Yeah. This is why men are so torn apart when the marriage breaks down, when a woman leaves. Mm-hmm. And the women know that. They're getting back at him for some reason because they believe, and I'll use this chart for another thing too. Say this couple that we're looking at got together when they were both 10s, right?
Yeah.
So say she was a 10 when they met and he was a 10, right? Mm-hmm. As they go through the relationship, he starts to boom in his career. Years go by. Now he's 35 years old or 40, and now he's a 50, right? Mm-hmm. Now, as long as what he gave her grew in that process, everything's generally fine, right? But he starts to want more. She gets more. Inside of relationships, there's something that's called Ricorian view and Ricorian vision. The Ricorian view inside of a relationship. In the eyes of a woman, her husband, this is generally, not every woman, this is in general, her husband loses value in the relationship. Once she marries him throughout the years, say Jada looks at Will, right? Jada looks at Will like he's nothing. In her eyes, he's nothing, right? In his eyes, she's everything. Yeah. Right? Now that flips if you go outside of the relationship. Outside of the relationship, everybody's looking at it from the public view, and Jada and Will is everything. Why would you risk your career for her? Why you're the biggest movie star? You had all this money, right? And Jada's nothing outside the relationship. You see how it's opposite? Yeah. I see. Inside the relationship, Jada's worth everything to him. Outside of the relationship, on a sexual market, she's worth a 4. Yeah. In the marriage, she's worth 34. Yeah. But out in the street, she's worth 4. Okay. Ain't nobody gonna come marry her. Okay. Right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying now. Where the marriage comes into play.
Yeah. So these are things that people just don't understand. And also, the last thing on this is that when that goes up, he's going to need more access to women. See, the price for her in a relationship is, as long as she gets with the right guy or a guy with good resources, money or whatever, she's going to get everything she wants over the course of the rest of her life, right? Yeah. From him. Okay. What does he get that's new? She gets the new cars. She gets the new mansion. Yeah. She gets the new, all the kids support her. She has a pool. All her friends come over. She takes the best family pictures for Instagram or vacation pictures. She has the life that she always dreamed of. What increases for him?
Okay.
See, women chase happiness. Yeah. Right? And that's where women, they're going to have to come a point where they begin to understand that it's not every man. A religious man or certain men don't want access to other women, but that is truly, in these situations, what would be called for or dictated or deserving. Is he needs access to more women because her prize, she keeps getting a prize over the years. He's not getting a new wife.
Not getting anything. Yeah, right? I get you. I understand.
He's not getting nothing. Yeah, he has all that success and he gets nothing new. And she's like, if you even think about, most women tell their husbands, if you even think about, being with somebody else or getting any reward for your success, I'm going to divorce you. Then it's a threat. I'm going to leave you. So we have all that stuff. So that's about it on the slides.
Man, all that's well put. I think we got a couple minutes left. But yeah, man, I appreciate you doing the show, and thank you for the slides though too. That helped out a lot, man.
Man, I worked hard on those. I did that for you, man.
For sure, man. I'm glad I actually got that versus anybody else, man. Yeah, like it makes everybody understand more. It actually even helped me too, because you explained it to me first without it, and then seeing it, like it drawed in even better. So
yeah, that's what we're trying to bring to the forefront, man. We just want to educate everybody. My goal is to save families and make it to, I personally know, and I think you know too, that everybody out here should, if they want a partner, should be able to have one. If they want a family, they should be able to have one. It keeps our children safe. It keeps, people off the streets. Yeah, some people choose the streets. I get it. There were times in my life I chose the streets. I loved it. But there's, we need a new America. We're not doing our people right, and our government and our system has failed us. That is what's going on. We've been failed, and they're not really attacking the men. They're using the women. Well, they're attacking the men, but they're using the women to do it. Yeah. The women are the ones being used, and they don't know what to do. So that's why we're here. We're going to fix it, and I'm going to sacrifice my life to fix it.
For sure, man. I'm on your side to help you push this word, man.
Let's get it, man. Yeah. We need to get you a show on this channel as we build, man. I'll get you over here.
I'm all with it, man. I like all the ideas, man. You really about to do something different, man. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's exciting, man.
For sure, man. I appreciate you doing the show, man, and I'm gonna keep the lookout, man. I'm definitely gonna be throwing you all over my social media, man. As soon as you hit this 100K, probably within 24 hours, probably.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the 100. We probably just hit it. Like it was 25 left. Let me look.
Yeah,
it was 25 left, and we just 23 more subscribers, and we'll hit 100K, man. It's exciting. What a great day, man. We got, you got me on the Fire podcast. You did some great scheduling here, right? And this going on, this is crazy, man. Like, really excited about everything. What we've been building. Like I say, it's hard work. I am exhausted, but it's a great exhaustion, right?